Where's the sound trip ever taken?
Dave,
Liam,
it's a trailer.
Watch It If You Can podcast. Join us for each episode as we create box sets of our favourite films and TV shows.
We go through the cast to see what else they've been in, along with any recommendations.
We pick our favourite characters, performances, moments and highlights from the soundtrack too.
We ask if there's anything to make it better and look at the lasting legacy of our pick.
We have a little fun with our quickfire round, and finally, what else would you like list based on themes from the episode.
Maybe, just maybe, you should watch it if you can.
What if they've already seen it?
Well, you can watch it again if you can.
You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 328, I'm hoping. And it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Oddcast on the Oddcast show tonight. I'm your intro man, Maverick.
I'm flabbergasted by that, so that really took everything out of my mouth. I'm the brown one Onrefni.
Well, for you have been taught that your mind has been bought long before your answer was sold, and I'm Jokey Pants here to give it back to you.
Fancy. I'm guessing you watched the Muppet Show, Mike.
So here's the thing. I have not watched it yet. Mainly because I don't know what streaming service it's on, and I have just been too lazy to look it up, and I did not watch it live. However, something very few people know about Maverick over here is that I am a diehard Muppets fan. Like, I love the Muppets just about as much as I love everything else. I have always loved the Muppets. There were two things growing up that I used to do on Sunday nights before Monday nights in elementary school, and that is watch the Muppet Show. And then there was another weird, like, Kraft Brothers show on Disney that was an animal dude, and I cannot for the life of me remember it. And I wasn't expecting to go on a long tangent about this. And so I didn't look it up. But I used to watch those two things. Yeah, he was like a Steve Irwin, but he was more American. It might have been Steve Irwin, if I'm being honest with y'all. But
You were just watching Crocodile Hunter and zoning out the accent.
The only one I can think of is Corwin Experience.
Oh my God, I think that might be it. Hang on.
What was it?
The Corwin Experience, Chef Corwin, I think.
Yes, that's the one, bud. That's the one. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I watched him too.
Fuck
Jokey Pants. Jokey Pants pulling shit. Yes. Thank you.
Yes,
I used to watch that and the Muppet Show back to back at like 7 and 7:30, and then it would be bedtime. Exactly. And so I have always loved the Muppet Show. And so it is one of the few physical copies that is just very hard to find of like the original run of the Muppet Show. And even like when they tried to redo it in like 2006 or whatever, and they would try to redo that, like just like of all the times to need a Muppet Show, now is the time. And so I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard very good things, and I will do what I did with Johnny Test and just put it on a feed loop to make sure that it picks up syndication. Like, thanks to me, there's new episodes of Johnny Test on Netflix. And I swear to God that was my doing, because I used to watch that shit when I was going to bed for 2 years. So for 2 solid fucking years before I moved to Futurama, which again, you're welcome for Futurama reboots as well. Anyone needs something rebooted, let me know. I'll fall asleep to it and just rack up those fucking streaming hours on it.
Hell yeah.
So I plan on doing that with the Muppet Show. So
Muppet Show.
Nice. Y'all welcome.
Now the Muppets are great.
Oh shit.
Everything in them. I really need to watch more Muppet movies.
Which ones haven't you seen yet?
Well, I haven't seen like the Muppets.
Take Manhattan, Great Caper. Have you seen Muppets in Space? Ones that aren't. The ones that aren't syndicated from actual stories like Christmas Carol and Treasure Island.
I used to watch the fuck out of the Muppets from Space with Gonzo. I remember that because it got that one guy in it. He was like,
were you with me when I bought Muppets from Space?
I don't think I was.
I found that physical copy. I must have been like at a Walmart for $5. Fucking picked that shit up immediately. Not the one I was hoping for, but I'll fucking take it.
Oh, it's a good one. It's got, but it's got that guy from
Hellboy. It does.
I was gonna say Arrested Development.
From Hellboy, the guy who takes over for the professor. Yeah. The father from The Hangover as well, who has the really old Mercedes. That guy, he's in it as well.
I thought you immediately went Arrested Development.
I have no idea. He could have said that, and I wouldn't have never been able to picture him in
I
Arrested
know
Development.
exactly who meant.
I had no fucking idea who he was talking about. That's fucking wild.
But fucking, because I remember the thing like, you have no nostrils. How do you smell? Bad. And then the bear goes, oh, not Fozzie, the like realistic looking bear.
The actual bear man, the bearman. Yes. I do. Yes, absolutely. How do you smell? Bad. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'm glad we got on this topic because I love the Muppets, and will be a Muppet stan for the rest of my life.
The only thing I know about this show is that Kermit's voice will sound weird because it's
a different actor.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a different actor doing a different take.
It's not really that much of a different take. It's kind of like when you have to replace Mickey Mouse every so often. Like, you know why it sounds different? Because it's not fucking Jim Henson or fucking Jim Henson's son. That's why it sounds different, bud. Christ almighty.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone was like, oh, it's not the same. Like, yeah,
that's the whole point, bud. That's the whole point. And because I just saw that on TikTok about like everyone's complaining about Kermit's voice being different, and I'm just over here with a child at heart being like, fucking more Muppets. The world needs more Muppets.
Hell yeah. It's like fucking when the Muppets Haunted Mansion came out, and I'm like, okay, that's a new Kermit voice. So it took me a second because I was expecting more of a like the parody, but it was a different take. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with different.
Voices change all the time with cartoons and whatnot anyway. So I don't know why everybody...
Because it's different and scary and just being an asshole.
Who the hell knows?
Maybe a cartoon monkey's going to beat you over the head with a monkey wrench, and you need to go to work tomorrow and just need to recover. But you need the W energy. That's what you need. The only way you're going to get through. I don't remember what the nightmare juice is called, but if Dubby's smart, they should try to get that and make it a fucking flavor. TM, you owe me for that one. Actually, no, you could have that one for free.
So yeah, go on over to Dubby, show us some love, and let's get on with the movie.
I have been reading another book series, and there's 17 books in this series, so I have a ways to go, and each book is about 40 hours, give or take. Like the first book was 67, the second one was 57. This third book is 40, and the next one's 72, and then it kind of goes on from there. But it's called The Wandering Inn, and it's a very high lit RPG fantasy series. It's been out since like 2016.
Gotcha.
And at first, the first book is like, oh, this is really fun, high adventure shit, ha 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 ha. And the second one is like, oh, we've introduced the characters. Here's some issues and some struggles and all this stuff. And the third book takes a break. We still get the main stories, but then it just has you questioning your entire life and the morality of human beings and like one person's difference in the world and the defiance of others. I was not ready for that.
And you hear the people sing?
Honest to fucking God, man. Like
God
there's
damn.
this So the whole thing is like a bunch of fucking people get transported to this fantasy world from our world and like actual our world. And then like there's a class system, not like
Okay.
a Indian class system, but like you can become like a mage or an adventurer or a fighter, and then you get skills. And this last fucking part, right, is just about like believing in what you can be and then forcing it into a fantasy world. She becomes a doctor. No one even knows the fucking doctor is in this world. Like they have healers because it's magic. They got potions, and this bitch, she's like cutting people apart with like scalpels and shit because they don't have any more healing potions. She's like doing doctor shit, and it's just fucking mind-blowing. Two Antinium Wars because they left their land. And then at the end of the fucking second book, you get this little snippet of why they fucking left their land. And apparently there's a dead god they fucking dug up, and that one dude became the framework of what all Antinium look like now. So there's a whole fucking back series that I'm not gonna get. And then I Googled it and I don't get it till book fucking 8.
Jesus Christ.
I'm having such a good time with these books. Cannot recommend them enough. It is a time sink. I haven't spent this much time since I read Dungeon Crawler Carl for the 30th fucking time.
Yeah.
Which is fucking God.
Which is really funny because Heather's been listening to that, and
she just got too enthusiastic double gonorrhea, and it made me so happy.
Weird. But no, so I get occasional snippets of it because she's listening to the audiobook, and it's a weird story when you hear it for like 20-minute segments days apart.
Yeah.
Out of context, it can really fuck you up. Yeah.
It's like there's a cat.
Yes.
I don't want to spoil too much for people who haven't seen or haven't read it.
I don't know how far Jared's read into it if he has, so.
But it's a very interesting story.
I got up to book 2 so far.
Yep.
I gotta
So
wait
much
before I
shit
get book
happens.
3, but
Yeah, I told Heather because she finished The Gate of the Feral Gods, which was book 4, and I was like, listen, book 4 is my favorite. The first 3 books, they're great. They're great. They're fantastic. Book 4, shit actually happens that you need to pay attention to. And when she finally finished book 4, she's like, oh my fucking God, that ending was fucking crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's where it starts getting really good. I'm like, just wait. And she's asking me all these questions about like characters. And I was like, you're so wrong about them all. And her autism, like my autism, has pattern recognition. And I thought, oh, pattern recognition, I'm going to know what's coming. Fuck you are. Absolutely not. Just know you're fucked. So, but yeah. So I'm really enjoying this new book series. I can't recommend it enough. I'm not going to recommend it to our friend of the podcast, Sven, though, because he never takes my recommendations seriously, and that's fine, but I'm a little hurt by it. I know, right? He won't read anything I send him, but yet he expects me to read everything he sends me. And so that's fine. And I have to give him props. He did get me into audiobooks again, and like since then, let me double check, since I started reading in July with Project Hail Mary, I have read 1 month, 12 days, 21 hours, and 4 minutes. So far this week, just to give you guys, like on Monday, I read 12 hours, then 15 hours, then 12 hours, then 13 hours, and then 9 hours today.
Jesus.
Good fucking God.
I haven't listened to a podcast in 5 months, which is wild because I used to always listen to podcasts. Also, the only podcast that I did listen to was I had been like 4 seasons into a podcast called Dirt, it's a really good story. It's a really good story. It's a really fun story. He finally came out with like, shit happens in a production studio. And so it took him like a solid 1.5 years to finish season 5. And like 4 weeks ago, he finally put out the final episode. 4 or 5 weeks ago, he finally put out the final episode. And I got to listen to that. And that's the last podcast that I've listened to. And it's only because I need to fucking see how the story ended. So if you got time to kill, you have a podcast. It's called Dirt. Again, it's really good. Dirt, DIRT, just like it sounds. It's really good. It's very well produced.
Do it with Bert.
Hey there, Bert. So All right, that's my tangent. I just wanted to go off on my tangent with my books. Someone else can talk now.
Well, there's some Maverick recommendations for you.
Hell
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm very passionate.
Books or podcasts.
There's 17. There's 18 books too. I'm gonna be in this for a fucking long time.
We're gonna be
Look
hearing
for
about it for a while.
updates.
Books.
Look for updates.
The new One Piece watch.
Oh, I don't know if I have that energy in me, bud.
So since we last recorded, Fallout Season 2 ended.
And there were no problems with it.
I mean, it was a fine season, other than my only complaint to Bethesda. And like, I get it, it's a series, it's gonna happen regardless, but like, this season was just like all build up. It had some really cool stuff in it, but it really was just an entire build up season to whatever the fuck they got coming next. So it didn't really do a whole lot. So probably my only complaint there. But no, I think it did okay. The ending does have issues. There's some other friends of mine who are Fallout fans who noticed what they did, and I went, I didn't look at it that way when I first watched it, but now that you mentioned it, that is exactly what they did. Son of a fucking bitch. And I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But then Bethesda, being fucking classic Bethesda, I wanted to bring this up for the show. The reason I tangent from that. As the show is going, they on their fucking website they put up a countdown, and everybody was like, "Oh man, what is this going to be for? What is it they're going to tease that's lined up?" It was just a website that was a Pip-Boy. They took you to different locations that they had in the show and from the game, and you could learn with Yes Man on whatever. And people were like, "Okay." And the only announcement they gave was, "All right, guys. We've been talking about remastering Fallout 3 in New Vegas. We're not going to mention that at all. Instead, Fallout 4 Anniversary going to Switch 2 because we love you." It's like, what the fuck?
You mean the worst version of the game?
So now you're getting Sky and Fallout 4 because fuck you.
Oh, Toddy boy.
Can I just say that you have to admit, or you'd have to ascertain that the person that was like, "Yeah, this is going to be a great idea," and then it comes with all this backlash, and they're like, "Actually, I think you might have missed the fucking mark, bud. I think you might have fucked up just a little bit."
You mean after Shadow dropping the Oblivion remake, that people thought that they were going to Shadow drop the Fallout 3 and New Vegas remake?
Yeah.
Wow, who would have thunk?
I mean, I figured it would probably be a Shadow drop, but because they did the countdown, I was like, oh, well, maybe, because it is set in New Vegas, so maybe they would be smart like that. But no, they're not. They're not smart like that at all.
They're big dumbs.
Kind
of expected that.
Yeah.
So I also brought something up to a friend of mine, and Onrefni, you've played the Fallout games here, so you might understand. Does Todd just have daddy issues? Did his dad abandon him as a child? Because that is such a reoccurring theme in every Fallout thing he has done.
Daddy wasn't there. Change my underwear. Change my underwear.
Fallout 3, your dad abandons you and you have to go out and find him.
Gotta find
Fallout 4, you're a father whose son gets taken and you go out and find him and then find out your son abandoned you and was trying to find you. Fallout the series, dad abandons me in the vault and I have to go out and find him. So I'm just like, does he have
Fallout New Vegas
issues with his father?
There is a character moment where your person's like, wait, how old are you? Where did you come from?
Yep.
Also, the mysterious stranger with the guitar. whose dad abandoned him.
He's got a whole. Yeah, so I think Todd his dad needs to come back with the cigarettes already because he's putting it into every single game. But if you haven't watched Fallout Season 2 and you enjoyed 1, I'd say go watch it. It was all right. It changes some things than how you would expect. But like in the overall of what New Vegas was, it works. There's some things that made me mad, but it's little things. So there's that. Outside of that, I did get to watch Iron Lung, and kudos to Markiplier. That was fucking crazy.
Pretty good.
That might have been one of the most headfuck horror movies I've seen in a while.
I've heard good things about it.
Fun.
My coworker went and saw it, and she said it was good.
Yeah,
it's another movie that
the ending threw me through.
Won't be able to see. Another movie that Maverick will not be able to see, and I'm very aware of it. I don't watch Markiplier on YouTube, so I have 2 streamers that I watch. Neither one of them are Markiplier.
You know, I did hear a scandal about Iron Lung.
Oh, what's that?
Apparently, Markiplier had sex with the director's wife.
Jesus Christ, Anthony! Fuck's sake!
I'm gonna hurt you.
He's the director. That's the joke.
Hurt you. Jackass.
Fucking
actually, Maverick would be okay with it until the very end. The very end is where they went full body horror.
I heard like the last 15 minutes, I would die. Because like there was a chapter in The Wandering Inn where the doctor's like cutting people apart with scalpels and describing it. And that's not something I wanted to listen to on the way to feed a dog at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I know my constitutions.
Mike put all the stats in
charisma. That point, though. But it was interesting. So kudos to Markiplier. I'm glad to see that did really well.
Well,
considering that he went off on an adventure to do it.
Well, did it do really well? Because they took it off the top. They took it off the.
Oh, they took it off the top. It triple its fucking budget.
When Holly was like, no, you can't do that.
Exactly. Just like, no, we got these way more expensive movies. We need to do better than this.
Everyone goes to the world's best movie, Melania.
Yeah, Melania with a 99% movie or Rotten Tomatoes score, which, again, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? Do you know how much money the Melania movie made in opening weekend? Anthony, did you hear?
I did, but how much?
It made $8 million. Now, that sounds like a lot.
That's a life-changing amount of money for me.
To us peons, it is. But when the movie cost $40 million and marketing cost $25, and that $80 million has to be split with the movie theater, the take home on the Melania movie is like $3.22 million out of a $75 million budget.
Man, it's almost like it's
bad.
And like someone just trying to get, good feeding with the person in charge of the country.
Here's the thing. And we don't get political on this podcast, and that's fine. If it was a tell-all expose, and it was just like a full-on, like, I came from wherever the fuck she came from, and I was poor as shit, but I kind of was hot and younger, and this millionaire playboy person wanted to have sex with me, and so I said yes, and then we had a kid, and then, after his first wife died, who was also kind of looked almost like me, and it's fine, allegedly. All good.
I met this financier from New York.
Yeah, he said he had money. Turns out he didn't have money, but turns out he had money. Anyway, we're gonna be done talking about that. But that's the movie I would go see if it was like just an absolute smear. Absolutely, and I think it would have made a shit ton more money. Oh, yeah. Now, speaking of movies,
they gone that route.
Speaking of movies,
oh no,
do we want to guess the ending of Send Help? Because it's a movie that I kind of want to go see.
I kind of want to see it. My dad said he liked it.
Sam Raimi, but I don't know how the ending's gonna be because I'm expecting, because I know it's Sam Raimi, but I'm expecting some sort of M. Night Shyamalan twist where it turns out they weren't on an island, they're on a peninsula, and they could have gotten off the entire time.
There's a fucking Red Lobster on the other side of that hill.
Right.
Yeah, the American Dad. They leave the lighthouse. They're right there.
They're right there. Oh, there's a Family Guy episode too where they're doing The Bachelor and talking about how they're on a private island, and it's like they rip it. It's actually his private peninsula, and the one lady goes, "Oh, I feel so lied to. I need a plane to get off." And the guy who's hosting is like, "Actually, you just need a car," and it just makes it so much worse. Just need a car.
Yeah. No, my dad said he liked it. He went and saw it.
Okay.
I haven't sat and watched it myself yet, though. But he's also a Sam Raimi fan, so that's why he went.
I mean, same. Like, not all of them, but most of them. But I guess I'll let Jared watch it first and then give his, because like I trust him to be like, no, actually, Maverick, you should definitely not watch this. It's like so much blood, much blood.
It seems to have high ratings, so.
But yeah, it's a Sam Raimi.
It does.
It's a Sam Raimi movie after his horrendous Multiverse of Madness, which again has its own standings.
So much better.
Yep. But yeah, that's all I had. I want to see it, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't. I'll see. I'll see. He liked it, but it's my dad. Who the fuck knows? He also, we don't always share eye to eye, but. So, music news wise, something that I had said I would not believe it until I saw something concrete about it, and then something concrete finally came, and I'm excited and also nervous.
Excited.
But the Slipknot's unreleased. Look outside your window got an official time stamped when it's actually going to release now, and they have physical copies being printed up. And I was like, finally! It only took like fucking 13 years, but finally that fucking thing's gonna see the light of day. And this is where I get a little nervous. Is if it's something that I'm going to enjoy, because Corey and Clown have both said it's not called Slipknot. It is not going under the Slipknot name because it is not that. They said the closest thing they can think is Radiohead for this album. They were like, it was just three of us in a separate studio doing other things because we weren't feeling the heaviness that we were supposed to be with the album, and we just experimented with a bunch of shit, and it doesn't sound like Slipknot, so we're not calling it that, and we're just putting it out. And I was like, this could be really good and interesting, or really fucking bad.
It's not Slipknot, it's Fall Tide. What did you say? It's not Slipknot, it's Fall Tide.
See, since Jared started talking, I've been trying to think of one for Slipknot, and you just fucking came way down. Because I was like, what's the opposite of slip? Like, firmly grasped. What's the opposite of not untied? So grasped, untied. Like, I couldn't think of fucking anything.
That's actually a fucking good name, Grasp Untied.
That's all I was thinking.
It's my new metal band coming this summer.
Again, not to diminish anything you were saying, Jared, but as soon as you said it's not Slipknot, I was like, well, what's not Slipknot then? It'd be funny as shit if the album was just called, it's not Slipknot.
Not Slipknot.
Not Slipknot.
Blow my nose real quick.
Yep. Like, not Slipknot. I'm fine. Like, that's fine. Just put it under it as not Slipknot.
It's just Slip.
Well, what? Well, what is it? Yeah, no, it's not Slip is what it is, actually, which is pretty good. I'm surprised Anthony, again, he's blowing his nose, but that's pretty fucking good. It's not Slip. It's not Slip.
Not Slip.
Not Slip.
Realize my lights.
Like rubber mat behind a bar, that kind of thing, because it's non-slip. So, but yeah, that's all I've been thinking about since you started talking. Because again, this doesn't mean anything to me, but I've been trying to think of a punny thing to say, and it just fucking, and then fucking Anthony comes swinging with one.
speaking of swinging, fucking,
Yes.
I said this to Maverick, but because I wanted.
What did you?
Voltron has announced that they are doing a. They're letting Hasbro make their toys for the new Voltron movie. Which, by the way, there's a Voltron movie coming out.
Can I? Because I already talked to Onrefni about
I'm
this.
sorry, Voltron movie?
Yes, Voltron movie. But it's so. Hang on. Don't get excited, and I'm going to tell you why not to get
I
excited.
wasn't.
You should. God damn it, Jared. It's fine. So Anthony, Onrefni told me about this, and my immediate thought was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna be the worst toys ever. They're gonna be like the fucking Bayverse Megatron that doesn't actually transform into anything good, just an amalgamation of metal." And then fucking Onrefni pulls out, "No, it's gonna be like the 2017 Power Ranger movie," and I'm like, "Fuck." It is. It's not gonna look anything like Voltron.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I looked into this movie. The cast is a lot of nobodies, which is, can be good.
Isn't it been in production for like 4 years?
Oh my god.
In July 2005.
That seems like 4 years ago. Not
That's
quite,
the
but
first
sure
sentence in the development.
Sure fucking seems like it.
But it has, Sterling K. Brown as Zarkon, which let's see, what's he been in lately? He's been in Frozen 2, the Angry Birds movie 2, The Predator. You would recognize his face, but the King, King Althor.
I just saw the listing. I'm so into this movie right now.
Henry Cavill.
Absolutely, take my money. Take all of my money.
And I have faith that Henry Cavill would make this movie.
Fucking just carry this fucking movie.
Yeah, he's
It really is
about
a
him recently,
bunch of nobodies, isn't it?
Yep, and the director, you might know him from Rawson Thurber. From familiar stories as Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story, We're the Millers, Central Intelligence.
So, wait.
Skyscraper with Vin Diesel,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh no.
And The Mysteries of Pittsburgh, which I've never heard of, and that's it.
You didn't mention Red or Red Notice 2.
Well.
With the Netflix movies. I have some. This seems like it's going to be a comedy then.
He's more of a comedic director. So what is?
Oh no!
What are they thinking?
If you Google what the lions are supposed to look like. Oh no!
Do I even want to?
Oh no!
Oh, let me see.
Onrefni.
Oh no! Oh no! It looks bad. They're not even colored. It's bad.
You can't have them uncolored. It doesn't even make sense for Voltron.
They just look like robot lions. Now I'm sad. They don't look good. I hope it's just concept art and it's not actually the real thing.
I think so, because I'm not seeing anything.
That's fine, but like the concept art's bad. And the concept art was correct about the Power Rangers movie, and that was bad. So I don't trust it's so bad.
The only thing that I like about
the lion has a mane. The lion doesn't need a mane. It's a robot.
They all robots. They're all female lions.
They are all female lions. The pride of the jungle. Anyway, what'd you like about the Power Ranger movie?
Now, if it were any other movie, it probably would have been more passable. The whole design of the Megazord.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about the Megazord is they establish that the Zords take form of the most powerful creatures on the planet.
Yep.
So when they combine, they take the shape of Goldar.
Yep.
Which I thought that was
So-
neat. In any
Correct.
other movie, that would be great.
Correct. Also, Goldar was bad.
Yes, Goldar was bad.
Yeah, the only concept things that are popping up now that Maverick brings it up, for me, they're colored, but they look like
Bad.
panthers.
Say that.
They don't look like lions. Which
I
I guess is understandable how it could be hard to do if they don't have a mane, but I feel like you could define features a little more because to me those look like Black Panthers, but they're just all different colors. They don't read as a lion.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Just blue and yellow, and there's one that has like some red, but they look derpy.
bad. They look bad.
So I hope that's not the choices they're gonna go with because they look pretty fucking derpy.
Jared, what's a video game you played in the last few years that took up a long time and you very much enjoyed?
Oh God, well, I mean, there's a couple of them. Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm glad we're
That was
talking.
one
You
that
brought
took
up
a
Baldur's Gate
lifetime
3
for me.
randomly. What about the
Oh,
Baldur's
my
Gate TV
Gate 3
show
Yeah.
being made
I'm
on
sorry,
for HBO
what?
Max?
Oh,
The
did you not
Baldur's
see
Gate
that?
TV series, Jared?
No, I didn't realize that
Hang
was
on,
a thing being made.
Hang on. Here's the thing, though. It's going to be set after the game, which is a wild thing to say because people play that game very
Different.
differently.
Yeah, has been confirmed.
I mean, sure, it's Baldur's Gate is literal D&D, so you could literally do anything you want. You don't have there's not a whole lot to follow, other than there's a couple gods and things like that you would have to make sure you do with. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because like 3 had a lot of big events that happened in the main city, so there would be a lot to try to unpack.
In the writer, I think
I
he
don't know how I
is.
feel about that.
His name is Craig Mazin. He also has a really weird filmography.
Okay.
Scary Movie 3, Scary Movie 4, The Hangover Part 2, The Hangover Part 3,
The worst hangovers.
Oh, boy.
Dune Part 2, Wicked, The Last of Us, Chernobyl. What a weird fucking.
Yes, he's a bit all over the
Roderick.
place.
It's like
I
oh, what
don't
have you
know.
read? I wrote superhero movie and Dune Part 2.
Right.
You know what movie I hope turns out okay? That's coming out because I've heard from people who did early screenings that it was not good, and I hope that was false. But the new Mummy that's coming out, I hope does well.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the director who did it. The last movie he did before that was Evil Dead Rise, and I really liked Rise. So I'm hoping he takes that same energy into this, which seemed like he was, but I hope it turns out all right.
Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Yeah, because Evil Dead Rise he did really fucking good with just using practical effects and doing the deadites in a singular building thing. So I'm hoping he takes that same energy going into The Mummy with, dealing with undead stuff again.
See, I'm really confused about it because it's not a mummy plot.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like the normal Mummy. It seems like a woman goes. From what I gather from the trailer he put out, it seems like a woman goes to investigate a mummy and then goes missing, and it's something of like mummy trading places kind of thing, and it seemed kind of neat.
She appears 8 years later, but different.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I hope it turns out okay though, because he was really good with what he has done. So I'm hoping he can continue that track record. But we'll find out. It can't be any worse than Anaconda. I've seen some people trying to defend that, and I'm just like, you're Your brain needs help because that movie was not good. No. I don't think there was any other movies I saw particularly coming. Other than they are doing the extra long version of it, where he's going to combine both parts and add stuff that was missing.
Finally.
Yeah, that was confirmed. He's putting that out. I assume because Welcome to Derry did so well.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, because that was combining stuff too. So I assume. Yeah, I think that's about all I had.
Oh,
really?
Got a couple more things.
Go ahead.
Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
It does not exist anymore.
What do you mean it doesn't exist anymore?
They got rid of the 2 and just turned it back to Overwatch. And apparently, from what they're showing, people are excited for Overwatch to return. Turns out when you have some competition, you have to do better.
Oh! You mean the free update to Overwatch 2 that erased everyone's shit? Everyone's happy that they're just like, no, we're not going to do that. You just go back to the original one and get all your shit back. And
yep,
we'll fix
basically. So that's
fucking
cool.
Idiots.
And Jeffrey Epstein might be alive.
I'm sorry, what? What the fucking drop is that? To end out a show?
I got one more, so we won't end on Epstein. But so from the Epstein files, which terrible situation and everything, one of Jeffrey Epstein's emails got leaked. Well, all of them, a lot of them did.
Was Gmail still active?
No, but a Yahoo account.
Yeah.
That was found purchasing V-Bucks after Jeffrey Epstein had died. So either he's alive,
like reoccurring credit card.
Yes, he might be alive in another country, or someone in another country has his Fortnite account.
That's what I was about to say. Is he just in another country playing Fortnite? What the fuck?
Yeah, that a lot of shit is coming out, but that one is like, oh,
wow, that's fucking wild.
Then after it got leaked, that account was active. It went hidden.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So suddenly it's like, more suspicious. So maybe Epstein really didn't kill himself. But the last thing I want to bring up is I saw this earlier, and it was really interesting to me. Someone made a mod for Pokemon Scarlet Violet that plays the main story for you.
Okay.
You just you hit up the mod and use pattern recognition systems and everything, and it just plays through the main story for you, so you can get to the end and get all the end game Pokemon legally.
That's fantastic, actually, because there was a lot of bullshit in.
There is a lot of.
There's a lot of bullshit.
How long to?
Speedrunner did it in 3 hours. That's fine.
So what exactly does the game do that makes it so unbearable to have to try to sit through, or at least that makes it just seem like there's so long?
So depending on which version you play, right, that you have to do all of the bad guy encounters, which is there's 4. You have to do the 4 Titans, the 4 ancient boss thingies, and all the gyms. It's a lot of content.
Shit. Okay.
Main story just alone is 32 hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
That is why someone made that bot.
And that's if you don't get distracted by all the shiny things in the grass, like my ass did.
That is straight. You start, you get your Pokemon, and you do nothing but the main story.
Yep.
Damn.
Does it choose the Pokemon for you, or do you get to choose your Pokemon?
I think you can choose it, but if you don't, it auto defaults I think it auto defaults to Wei Coco.
That makes sense, actually. Was probably the best option, but my dumbass picked the duck.
I picked Wei Coco. He's got that Totodile big dumbass energy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the duck was bad because it's a flamingo dancer at the very end, and it never stops fucking moving. Yeah, yeah, it does a two-step constantly, and it's just the Machata two-step, and it's real bad, real bad.
Heather picked the cat.
You know what? For ending out the show, I'll say I've never felt so proud to not be a Fortnite fan.
Hell yeah.
So anyway, at Oddcast and oddcastmedia@gmail.com. We got Oddcast Network on YouTube. If you're watching there, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, share it out. If you're listening on podcast platforms, we appreciate you as well. Thanks over to Dubby for sponsoring us like you always do. There's an ad somewhere in the fucking episode. I don't know, wherever the hell I decided to put it this time.
Shout out to Dubs.
Go check out our other friend podcast. So we have the Watch It If You Can. They sent me their little promo that we've been doing for them. Go check them out. I have a couple others. They have their promos that want me to do it as well. They've done ours. So go check those out. The other, I'd say follow these two, but you can't because they've done all their social media stuff. So just follow us at Oddcast.
Listen, hang on. You could still follow Maverick on the X, right? I don't do anything on TikTok, but Jared could tag me. But my Facebook, it's so right-wing for whatever reason. Here's the thing. Here's my For You page, right? We're going to talk about it. It's a straight dude that cross-dresses it as female anime characters, and it does something weird to my brain because he's very attractive as a female and like a mid dude. And that's fine.
Here.
It's fine. That's exactly what it is. And then it's like, what's wrong with liberals? Here's everything Trump's doing right. What's wrong with liberals? And then another trans dude cross-dressing. I'm like, how is this?
And then my algorithm.
And then I thought, is this what Republicans see all day? Is this how they see? Because I would be angry with the world if this is what I saw all day too. It's confusing.
I don't understand these feelings in me. That man woman is attractive.
So I haven't deleted it yet, but I can't go on it because it's so wild. Like I don't understand it.
That might be the most wild algorithm.
That's what I'm saying. And let me see if I can. Hang on, give me a second.
Mine is all porn.
That's.
I don't know how many times I've reported these videos, but I don't need to see girls pretending to jack someone off.
That's very fair.
Oh,
hang on, give me 5 seconds.
Shit.
And then I see the British dudes sometimes because they were in Michigan. And then I saw David Dumchel as Mr. 3.
Oh, yeah, he's great. Yeah, mine's like, toy. Lady jiggling her boobies. Don't care. I don't want to see that. Go on. Report it. Don't show me your boobies. If I want to see boobies, I will look at boobies. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm going to be watching softcore porn on Facebook.
The spectrum here.
It's fucking the worst, I'm telling you. Hang on, let me see if sorry, my reels aren't loading, so give me a second. Let me see.
We've got Maverick with this is what's wrong with all the liberals.
I know,
man.
Which is not how I am at all, by the way.
We've got Onrefni with stop showing me boobs. I'm tired of seeing boobs.
I like.
Oh yeah, now it's just porn again. Now it's just those people that are like grabbing their titties, been like, "Hey boys, over here!" Like what's that? That's not doing anything for me.
I report it, and then I love getting the things like, "Yeah, this was bad for people under the age of 18." Yes, thank you.
No shit. Oh, there's more porn.
Oh, it's all porn and politics.
That's Native American porn, and that's one of those. She's a Twitch streamer, and Like, apparently she's just got a big nose, and that's her whole shtick, and that's fine if that's what you're gonna go with. That's fine.
But you don't understand. You're just 2 clicks away from black cocks.
That's more.
Just 2 clicks away.
So much porn, Johnny. Oh, there's so much porn.
All right, you.
I'm glad you found out. I'm glad you found out. I wanted you to see it.
All right, bye everyone.
Reference. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.